Hello, friends. In today's story, we will meet an elephant who learns how to stay calm when she feels overwhelmed. But before we begin, if you are new here, do give us a thumbs up. And if you like the story, don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss out on any of our stories. Now let's begin. Deep in the heart of the Emerald Jungle lived a young elephant named Ella. Ella was curious and kind. She loved to greet every new day with a happy trumpet. She would help the birds build their nests and the monkeys swing from branch to branch. And she loved listening to the whispers of the trees as they swayed in the gentle breeze. But lately, something had changed. The world seemed a little too loud. The chattering monkeys, the squawking birds, the rustling leaves, everything felt like too much. Her chest would tighten, her ears would droop, and she didn't know how to make the noise stop inside her. One day, Ella was hiding behind a tall tree, peeking out timidly at the colorful chaos of a parrot parade flapping past. There must have been hundreds of them, each more boisterous than the last. Ella squeezed her eyes shut and wished the cacophony would end. Suddenly, a deep voice chuckled beside her. "Hiding from the noise, little one." Startled, Ella opened her eyes to see an old wise turtle peering at her with twinkling eyes. He was wearing a necklace of smooth river stones, and his shell was adorned with beautiful moss. "I'm Ella," she whispered, embarrassed to be caught hiding. "And you are?" "I am Tama," he said with a smile. "Why do you hide, Ella?" Ella took a deep breath, unsure how to explain it. "The world is so loud," she murmured. "And it's getting harder and harder to be still. My ears get hot and itchy. My chest feels tight and my legs heavy. I want to run away from the noise, but then I hear the noise inside me too. It's scary." As she spoke, tears welled up in Ella's big brown eyes. She felt so alone in how she felt. Tama swam closer and rested his chin on Ella's foot. "When the world is loud, little one, go quiet inside." Ella blinked, confused. "How do I do that?" Tama asked. "When the world is noisy, close your eyes. Watch your breath, feel your feet, and listen to the wind instead of your worry." Still confused, Ella closed her eyes and tried to watch her breath. It was hard at first, but as she focused on the rise and fall of her belly, the sounds of the jungle faded into the background. When she exhaled, a sense of calm washed over her, soothing the itchiness in her ears and the tightness in her chest. "That was amazing," Ella exclaimed, opening her eyes. "It's like the noise is still there, but I'm not as bothered by it." "That's right," Tama said with a smile. "When you go quiet inside, the outside noise can't hurt you. You must practice being still like this often, Ella. It will help you feel better." "But what about when I want to play or run?" "Ah, that's the best part," Tama said, his eyes twinkling. "When you learn to be still, you will also learn to be more joyful when you play, and even stronger when you run. Your movements will be more graceful and powerful because you will be centered and balanced inside." Ella thought for a moment. "Can I really be more joyful and strong if I practice being still?" "Of course," Tama said. "Being still doesn't mean being weak. In fact, it makes you strong because it helps you connect with the stillness inside you. And that stillness is powerful. It's the same power that flows through the river, the wind and the earth. It's the energy of life itself." Ella felt a new determination rise within her. She wanted to learn more about this powerful stillness. "Can you teach me?" she asked. And so Tama became Ella's teacher. He showed her how to breathe slowly as butterflies floated past, how to watch clouds drift by without chasing them, and how to feel the cool mud between her toes as she stood by the river. He taught her how to find stillness in the middle of the busy marketplace, how to be present while listening to the birds sing, and how to listen to the whispers of the trees instead of the noise of the wind. With each lesson, Ella grew calmer and more confident. She learned to embrace the noise of the jungle, not by trying to silence it, but by finding peace within herself. One day, Ella and Tama were sitting by the river watching the sunset, when Ella turned to her teacher and said, "I used to think that the world was too loud, and I wanted to make it quiet. But now I understand that the world is always going to be full of noise, and it's up to me to find the stillness inside myself." "That's right, Ella," Tama said, smiling. "You've learned the most important lesson. You are stronger than the noise." Just then, a flock of parrots flew overhead, their loud chatter echoing through the trees. Instead of hiding her ears or covering her eyes, Ella raised her head and laughed, a deep, joyful sound that mingled with the music of the jungle. She could feel the power of the stillness inside her, anchoring her to the present moment. And for the first time, she didn't feel overwhelmed. She felt peaceful. From that day on, Ella continued to practice going quiet inside. She found that the noise of the jungle didn't bother her anymore. And when she did feel overwhelmed, she knew that the solution lay within her, in her breath, in her connection to the earth, in the stillness that was always there waiting to be found. She shared what she had learned with all the other animals, and soon the whole jungle was filled with calm, centered creatures who no longer fought against the noise of their world, but instead found harmony within it. Every night before bed, Ella would snuggle up to her mother, feeling grateful for her gentle guidance and the love that connected them. She realized that just like the jungle, her mom could sometimes be loud and overwhelming, but now she knew how to navigate those moments. One night, as they were snuggled together, Ella's mom suddenly stirred and asked in a sleepy voice, "Ella, why do you come to me every night instead of sleeping next to your siblings?" Ella blinked, surprised by her mom's question. "Because I like our snuggles," she replied, a little confused by her mom's question. Her mom smiled and nuzzled her daughter. "Oh, I was just thinking," she said. "How wonderful it would be if all the elephants in the herd could be still like you, to listen to the rhythm of their hearts instead of the noise around them. You are a good student, Ella, and I'm proud of you." Ella's heart swelled with love for her mother and all the elephants in her herd. She knew that one day she would teach them all to go quiet inside. With that, Ella drifted off to sleep, ready for dreams. So, friends, just like Ella, sometimes we can feel overwhelmed by the noise and chaos of the world around us. But if we take the time to go quiet inside, to connect with our breath, our body and the earth beneath us, we will find that the noise doesn't have the power to hurt us. We will become stronger, more joyful and more peaceful. So whenever you feel overwhelmed, remember to go quiet inside. Find the stillness within you, and you will discover a strength that is greater than any noise. If you like this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you never miss any of our stories. You can also listen to this story and many more on our app available on Android and iOS. Until next time, go quiet inside and listen to the stillness within you.